So what's been going down? I know you guys just had a super big show with KK's Priest over at Bloodstock.
Yeah, we had a bunch of festivals in Spain and Belgium and England at Bloodstock, and it's was fantastic. Yeah, it was really great.
I mean, what's that like, being in front of those large open air crowds? Because I think every metal fan has heard the lore just of how incredible those shows can be.
Well, they're great. They're different because it's big festivals, and sometimes it's different because you don't know whether they're going to be there for you or they're tired by the end, especially if you're headlining. And um, with KK's Priest being, you know, new kind of. Um, it was fantastic. I mean, the reviews and the crowds, and I mean, we couldn't have asked for anything better. I mean, we brought a pretty big show with fire and the stage setup. We had a pretty big show for them, but it was fantastic.
That's incredible. I mean, what's that dynamic like in general? Because, obviously KK's Priest, like you said, new in a sense, but I mean, yourself, KK, obviously well-established artists. What's that sort of balancing act like, balancing those two things?
Well, it's great and easy, and I think what's been great about this is the KK's Priest songs that went over so good. I mean, we have six in the set list now. It's more of a set list, kind of a built for the festivals, so it's a different type of set list, but it's amazing how good the KK's Priest songs have went over, and the crowds are singing them. So I think we're professionals and we're good at what we do. Uh, so it's really nice to get up there with the band's so good and we're so tight, and um, it's really exciting, to be honest. It's nice to be up there, and it's nice to be up there with this big production. I don't think people expected that when we started with this, and they're like, "Holy crap, man!" And the reviews are like, the pyro and the flames. It's an incredible show. So it's been really great.
Do you feel like that's something that's sort of been lacking in rock in the last 10, 15 years? Because I mean, I haven't seen as much of that sort of pyro and effects in shows.
Well, I think the big bands still do it. I mean, I know
Mhm.
Maiden does. I know Disturbed has more fire than I've ever seen anybody in my life. I mean, I expect David to be on fire at someday.
Yeah, get a vest.
I mean, big shows can do it. That's what KK's Priest wants to do. We're not going to go play small shows and small venues and small things. It's going to have to be top notch. And Ken's preached that from the start. We're only going up and doing this if we can bring a big show, and um, that's how I grew up watching shows. And I mean, I love concerts in general. I mean, I love bands just as much when they just have a backdrop and they bring it. As long as the band's bringing it every night, I love it. I love live music as long as they bring it and it's actually live. I like
Yeah.
it.